Oh, Otis, H.
If you could let me know if it's glitchy.
I will let you know.
Yeah.
Love you.
We'll see how this goes. Where did I put it? Fiona, are you watching? And if you are, could you type something in the chat and let me know how the sound and the video quality is, because I really don't know. But I am at the point where I'm just having to crack on because I can't invest much more time if I can't get to work. But I shall keep trying as long as possible. Most likely I will come back to it tomorrow for the next day, or the next day thereafter. Where on earth did I put? I'm still in the process of cleaning the shed, so. Yeah. Hello. Did I put it in the box? I do not know. But we shall find out. Stuck on it. Is it stuck on? Oh. It's stuck on. I didn't think it was stuck on. How good's the audio? I don't believe this. I've got the bloody toolbox stuck, so the wheel is stuck at the end of that countertop that I haven't used yet. So I'm trying to get unstuck. Solved. When you say you can hear everything, is there any static, or like when I'm trying to get that toolbox, is it too loud or irritating in any way? Typical, it's not in that box. Always the case. It's never where you thought it was going to be. always the important things we misplace. If you're bored, I'm bored. Say hello. My partner kicked me out of the house. I've got to live in the shed from now on, apparently. Apparently it's too much that I'm doing woodwork in the bedroom. And I haven't got a clue where the heck that went. You're right, it's not true. Could have been true though. I just wanted to see if you were still listening and paying attention. I could have been reaching out. You know, get some backup. Here I wonder. Really frustrating. Excuse me. Pardon me. Ow. That second one was well better. I know I've not put it into storage. If you're watching, say hello, introduce yourself. Tell me what it is you enjoy about woodwork. I'm just going to be potting a bit in my shed, and if anybody wants to chat, please feel free to do so. And so I'm currently looking for, it's a flexible router end so that I can clean up some of this rust, and obviously also have to find a mask. My cousin asking what my YouTube channel is. I literally only had this piece yesterday, and I have no idea what I did with it since yesterday. Because I got everything ready to do the live yesterday, but one of the cables from my laptop was missing, so I had to wait until I got a new one today. I do know where I have one, but I really don't want to get it from there because it's in a little shed. Sort this out because that's really annoying my OCD. So, yes. Oh. That is stupid. I looked in this bag twice. Well, sorry, I peeked into the top of this bag twice. I didn't actually properly look. And as a result, the things I was needing were already in the bag. Oh. Hey, puppy. That's a bit much. But what I need to do now is grab a mask because it's going to get dusty. Come on. You're okay. It's hot, isn't it? Good boy. You're a good boy. Sure. You're a good boy. Right. Come. Watch it, snip it. Come. Get some myself off. Might be pushing it to get that to fit. Oh, he's off. Found something more interesting to do. Now, I actually know that this is not the intended purpose for a router attachment like this. Well, it's not even a router attachment, it's actually a drill attachment, but I'm using it on the router because it gets more power, and I also find it's quieter. So if you've just popped on to watch, say hello. I mean, considering it's me, it's probably going to be either my partner or my cousin. I can't imagine there'll be many other people. If there's anybody else watching, hi. You might want to change your name. I should take my glasses off. Oh, fat, I hate trying to get a mask on. One of these days I'm going to invest in a respirator that's comfortable, because these masks are useless. Mainly because I've got a massive bloody head, but oh wait, it might actually have something to do with the fact that these masks are actually sized masks and these are mediums. They're not one fit. I'm a tube. Right, what was I looking for? I was looking for I should have that up here. Not that one. That one, I believe. It is. I'm not sure how good the footage is. I'm just kind of hoping it's okay for everybody. But I thought, at the end of the day, most of the time I'm sitting out my shed just working on something, and there's nobody else there. So why not go live? Why not see how everyone else's day's been going? This live's at times is gonna get noisy, mainly because I've got a bit of sanding to do. Well, not sanding, but getting rid of the rust. I'm also thinking that I might get some friends involved with some lives, because, to be quite honest, most of the time we just talk absolute nonsense. We generally steer away from politics, although I do have friends that are very much interested in their political things, so maybe that's something that people would be interested in. Something and discuss how it affects, say, prices of wood, or we can keep it just a bit of banter and see what people think. Now, is this off or on? I'm pretty sure that's off. Oh, we're about to find out. Right, okay. Success. Now, I've only been trying to get to do this for the last week. So, I've got a couple of problems. This piston here, which comes off of a 1969 Bedford, is not in the best of condition. It does move, but I noticed it. Forgot about that. I've got to find a way of extending that maximum recording. That'll be another question I'll end up asking everybody. So, anyway, might get a bit noisy. So, if it's a bit noisy, let me know in the comments so I can switch the microphone off for a while or maybe turn it down. Oh. Oh. Well, that didn't work. Great. No. If anybody's watching at all, say hi every now and again. Okay. I should point that away from myself for now, like. Right, so second thoughts. I know it's for drills. I wanted to test it, but that's a bit too sketchy for me, and I don't fancy developing white finger. I was wondering that myself, because I've been trying to get this live started. When I finally sort of got it almost the way I wanted it, I thought, yay, let me find out. I'm going to turn these around for a minute. Oh wait, no I don't. I'll just take you off the stand. Aha, that's better. Now I can get a look at what's going on. Right. This is not advertisement at all. Hi Jason, I just spotted your comment there. Jason, you might be able to tell me, how do you get the focus square off of the camera? Oh, that's a smaller square. I can move the square around, but I don't want it to be on show. Come on, Jason. We're on a race here to turn this square off. Really? Oh, please fix it. Oh, see? In fairness, Jason, I wouldn't have got that. I would have been Googling that later. I don't know if you were watching while I tried my suicide sander. Yeah, that was kind of sketchy. It's really good for generating wind. So on this hot days that we're having, yeah. But now I'm going to have to. Oh, see, if OBS was working right, I could have actually. Yeah, I know how to turn it into manual mode. Not that bad. I just didn't know how to turn the square off. Now I need to keep remembering to change the focus. Let's go down a bit. There. And there. Yeah, I think there's a bit of a lag between when I actually start doing something and you guys get it. I was noticing that with OBS, it was delaying, between the two of them using the same video feed. For some reason, it was creating a latency issue. For anybody that would like to know, in Inverness, the heat is just rifling. So you will notice me hydrating a fair bit. Right, let me get my Dremel bits now because they worked a lot better with this last time. Now, where did I put those? Nope. There that. Now, what did I find last time that worked really well? Was one of these, just a little sanding thing, and I used some double-sided tape onto that. Now, I'm going to give it a try without the tape this time because it's still actually tacky from the last time that I used it. But will it router? Yes, it will. Will it also potentially shear off all these little metal pieces? Yes, because they were pinging off all over the place when I was running that via the router. I've got a router that's under the bench here, and I then bring that up to work on whatever I'm working on, and that can just sit there. I can, in fact, what I should have done before I started was I've got a bit of foam that sits on my seat, And normally I put the router on top of that so it doesn't vibrate. I know, I'm sure there's so many puns in there. So, let me see. This needs a tiny bit of oil as well. How's work today, Jason? Oh. Out of curiosity, how is the audio? Is it clear? Is it not so clear? Is it crackly? Yeah, today was a very long day, Jason. Even for me, I mean, I've as you know, like I don't generally do much because obviously of my problems and stuff. But even if I can get half an hour out here, or I'll always go for it because it's kind of like the one thing I still enjoy doing. But today has just, in general, been a very long day. So, thanks, Jason. Because I've only just set it up, and because I was having issues with, what's it called? I was having issues with OBS. For some reason, it was creating really bad lag, to the point where it just wasn't watchable at all. So let me see how I get on with this just now. There we go. Does anybody else have problems with masks where it steams up their glasses and makes it near impossible to see what you're doing? Every time I'm wearing a mask, I always the same problem. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about. That's why I put the double-sided tape on it. It's already sliding off, and that's on its lowest setting, which gets really frustrating. So, where did I put my double-sided tape? There it is. Never mind, don't need double-sided tape. Oh. Why what? So that was the other wire wheel that I was on about. When you look at that in comparison to that, I thought this one would be okay, but because of the size and weight, It just basically wanted to, try to remove my hand. It was kind of dodgy, and it was on its slowest setting as well. But yeah, I mean, it was really like chucking. Aye. So yeah, let's not do that again. Remember, anything that you see me do is not recommended unless you know what you're doing, because I just kind of crack on with it, and sometimes I go, oh, really, I should have been wearing gloves. But that's okay. Just with everybody else, make sure that you're wearing PPE, because things do go wrong. I've got scars to prove that. You think I would have learned, but no. I mean, for example, that router's still plugged in. 2-second job to turn it off at the mains. But why do that when you could just go, well, no one's going to turn it on? I'm pretty sure that's what everybody says until somebody accidentally turns something back on. I'm still wondering why what? Or really just why? Why? Yeah. Oh no, I've only got one person watching. Oh well. Oh, my cousin Aidan is currently sitting watching me live on his TV. Thank you for that, Aidan. Out of curiosity, would you prefer a closer shot of what I'm doing, or, the wider angle? So a close-up shot of what I'm doing here, or are you quite happy with the wider angle? I mean, I don't really like seeing my face anyway, so I know what my option would be. But I suppose some people just come here to admire. Yep, you're definitely right on that, because I've been down that road. Another question, is it annoying, the sort of power tools, how's the audio, is it annoying, or is it, should I turn my microphone off when I'm doing this? I mean, look at that. Look at the way that's bringing that up. Like, you've got this side here. You've got that side there. Make sure I got my good side. I only have a good side. See what I mean? Look at the difference in that. But I'm actually thinking, one of the things I'm actually thinking is that my lighting could be better. And I'm going to change these for a pair of goggles because some of the dust flicking off that is catching me in the side of the eye now and again. So I know I say I'm bad for my safety, but generally speaking, when it comes to my eyes, I don't like to muck around. And I'm wearing a mask because my cousin Aiden, no, there he is. Noise reduction. It's all good. Yeah, no, that's perfect. My cousin Aiden keeps getting on my back because I don't wear masks. And he's kind of right because normally 5 minutes after I've not worn a mask, I can't breathe. And yeah, he always points out, but I always forget to do it. And it's normally because I can't be bothered going to get a mask. What's up, puppy? Hey, Aiden, do you remember where the goggles are? You know, the eye goggles. They were hanging up on one of these hooks, but I can't remember what I did with them after that. This is literally why I get nothing done. Because by the time I finally get to what I want to get done, I end up too sore because I've spent bloody half an hour trying to find out what I need. And then it's, you know, a couple of days after that before I'm able to start it again. And what's up? What's up, puppy? What's wrong? Daddy's here, you know that. Aha! I find my glasses, I find my glasses. They're not even glasses, they're bloody goggles. Innit? You don't like your sound out router, do you? You don't like your router, do you? It's okay. He doesn't like my welding mask either. He's terrified of that. Just need a video of you at home watching this on your TV. Like goggle box. Right, watch this, watch this. I bet he's going to cut his hand in a minute and he's going to ask me where the plasters are. Like, oh, called it. Yeah. Me personally, I just feel sorry for my neighbours. You know, because 90% of the time I'm out here and I'm talking shite. Oh, wow. I'm Scuba Steve. Yeah, okay. Let's get us a bit more cleaned up now.
Oh, BAFTA award coming up. That's like, yeah. I'm going for Grammys next year. And after that is Broadway, baby. Whoops. Ooh, that's nasty. But thank you for the confidence that it's a BAFTA award. Me personally, I didn't even think I'd get a BAFTA award. What would be the category? No, I think that's a YouTube live on its own. What are we going to nominate this numpty for? You know what would be handy? Is if my partner was still watching, if she has any suggestions for lighting, because I find that the lighting isn't the best. It's like there's dark spots with what I'm doing. So like, I'm not sure if you can even see the. So that's a bleeding nipple there. Don't know if you can actually see where it snapped off. That's where the banjo goes. So that's your main brake line. And then these two nuts here actually hold it onto the drum. But yeah, babes, if you're still watching, I know that we've got some lights somewhere, but maybe if you've got any suggestions. Not, it doesn't have to be tonight, but like, if you can think of anything. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I can't remember if we got rid of it. So. Oh, that had a kick to it. Another question, do you think that I should leave my lives up, or do you think I should maybe edit my lives into a new video? Because some things I'm going to be doing, like these breaks, I'm only doing them on the live. I've not planned yet to do a video on the process. But if I do a video, I said do. If I do decide to do that, then I feel as if I would need to actually set up another camera, and I'd be narrating things differently than I am on the live. And the whole point of this live was just, when I'm doing stuff, is to get a bit of encouragement and, you know, some banter with people, and just hopefully not be a stress. I mean, I don't know if that's possible for me, but I will try. Woo. We got fire. What's that, puppy? Okay. After what happened last time doing this, I really should have a pair of moles it, but they're in a box in the living room, and that would take me like 15 seconds to go and get it. So, oh wait, pair of pliers. That'd be a bit safer, he says before the pliers, you know, fail. Yeah, I see your point. Yes, Jason, I have a bench vise. It is up there. I just have to bolt it to the bench. I also have a wood vise there, but I have to bolt that to the bench as well. And because I'm so far behind on the jobs that I've got, or sorry, projects, then what ended up happening is now that I'm actually out to get it done, I don't want to stop and do something else. Every time I do that, I always end up further and further behind. I'm just trying to keep the momentum going. So normally I think my lives are going to be just me making like small woodworking things, but because this needs cleaned up, I've just decided that I'm going to do that today. But yeah, I'm with you, Jason. It is totally stupid. I could easily get that vice and I could bolt it down. But knowing me, I would end up getting to the end of that and then going, I'm knackered. I'm not going to do the other one now. Yeah, I think the pliers actually working decent, to be honest. But a bench vise would be much better. And just casually leave the, you know, dangerous spinning thing spinning. Is that a Chinese one? And what is that? Wait. Oh my god, that's cookies. Oh, no way. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much right now. That looks banging. Oh, why do you have to send me that? I'm like, oh, some people. He basically sent me a photograph of a plate of like what looked like gorgeous cookies with like melted chocolates and things. It looked banging. I wish I could actually show you on this, but I'd need OSB to work before I could do that. Maybe next time. These are actually cleaning up, considering their age, they're cleaning up really well. Oh, thank God that's done. I need a break after that one. Now, oh, the state of me. You swear I just go out and roll about in this stuff. Oh. So, I'd say that all this piece is actually pretty clean. It doesn't look clean, but I assure you that it is. Minus this piston. Now, this piston is supposed to come out, and that is my next job, is to try. Jason, you still there? Jason. Earth to Jason. Oh, sorry, Mars to Jason. Mars to Jason. How do I stop my camera turning off like every 15 minutes? I think it's every 15. Oh, I better pick that up before I turn that on. See? That's what I mean about my memory. I only just took my goggles off and I forgot to put them back on. So yeah, this channel's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be. It might be mildly entertaining, and beyond that, hopefully just get some different things done. But yeah, Jason, if you could, I suppose, help with the EOS 90D. It keeps shutting, like it turns itself off. I'm sure it's almost every 30 minutes or something. Is there any way to stop it from doing that? Right, bear with me. I'm just going to quickly finish this bit here. And then what I'm going to do is I will change the screen to my camera settings so you can actually see what I've got. It's okay, Poppy. Yeah, I don't think it likes it. It keeps coming over to try to save me. You can even see me shying away from it because I'm like, right, turn it off. That's me on that. Oh. And because, as I said, because of the community guidelines, while I'm going through my camera settings, then that gives me the perfect opportunity to yes, auto power. Okay, let's see. I'll try and do this in reverse. Right. Continue. Nope, wrong one. Is the other working now? What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, thank you for that, Aidan. So I don't know if you noticed that, but I want to see if that square is finally gone. Yeah, so that's what don't upset the community guidelines. This is what we now have. I'm really interested in these markings actually because they look Chinese. Oh, no, it is. I was going to say look Chinese, but on the side of it, it's got 1 11/16 is what I think it says. Q150, and we found out that this was actually manufactured and made by Lockheed. So Lockheed actually made that. Pardon me. I really hope that did not come through. Right, I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. And hopefully people will reply. What happened? We don't know what you're talking about. So Aiden's probably sitting watching now going, you've got another one of them there to do, but I'm genuinely not actually fit to do the other one. It's shaking here already. Right. Is it time to try and get that out of there? Or do I wait until I have the compressor? Because the compressor will blow them out cleanly, and the mold grips tend to chew up the outer edge of the piston, which doesn't make a difference in the long run because that piston, this cup goes over that and it basically pushes this out. But I think it only ever comes out to about here maximum. It's all to do with the way this rotates, and yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking that. I think that there's actually quite a big bit of lag on this because I actually said that about 2 minutes ago. I'm not sure if it's lag or what. Oh, I know how to test it. The time is currently 2018. When you see this, tell me what it says on your. Tell me what it says on your time. So it's 2018 is the current time. When do you see this segment? Let me know as quick as you can in the comments. Otis puppy. Otis puppy. Oh, so no lag. Oh, okay.
Good. Right, I've got a pair of gloves, but I'm only finding one, which is no use to me right now. Right, let's try with a set of pipe grips first, because it might come out easy enough. But let's find out. Okay, that was optimistic. I was really optimistic. Okay, if I can't get this to free off, if I can't get that free, it means that I need to buy a whole new one of these. And believe it or not, they're about 80 quid each. Some people say, oh, I thought it would have been more expensive than that. I'm like, no, I was hoping it'd be cheaper than that. And I said I've got 2 bleed nipples to get out. And now, apparently, no, you can't push it out from the other side. I'm actually wondering how much comes out. Yeah, it's possibly a good shout. I do also have the option. I'm going to actually spray some WD-40 inside, because it's getting all cleaned out anyway with the brake cleaner. Yeah. Okay, so that's in there. Right, so what can I do now? Well, I'm waiting for that. What could I do? And this is literally the whole point of me going live, is that I have no idea what I'm going to be doing. It'll be something. When I'm live, I'll be just carrying on about my day and just doing things that I enjoy, or trying to do them the best I can. I'm not going to be on here claiming to be perfect or claiming that I know everything. I'm still learning a lot of things, and yeah, hopefully as I learn more things and we share what we've learned, hopefully everybody will sort of take away something from the video. I want to be true to myself. I was on TikTok under Lee's Highland Crafts. Oh, came back on its own that time. Oh, what's happening? Yeah, so I was on TikTok as Lee's Highland Crafts. I went viral on a couple of videos, but I think the most I ever earned was about £10. But yeah, a couple of my videos have got like millions of views, and yet it feels as if I wasn't rewarded for that. So that's why I decided that I was coming back to do it in this. No, the cable's good. I that's why I decided that I was going to come back over to YouTube, and I just feel like there was a better atmosphere here, whereas TikTok seems to have turned into Troll City, with people just, instead of just popping on to say something nice or see how you're getting on, it was like, oh no, I must come on here and voice an opinion that nobody asked for. And that does really bother me. That's kind of like one of my pet peeves. Stuff like that. So, yeah. I'm not opinionated on much, but some things just sort of annoy me. Anybody else is wondering what I'm doing just now is I'm actually putting some rubber grease onto the rubber parts of the brake assembly, mainly to try and rehydrate the rubber a bit. I mean, it's actually, considering how old it is, I mean, look at that, it's not crunchy, it's still some. I want to make sure that they stay good for some years to come. I'm not putting a lot on, it's just basically I'm polishing the rubber. You'd be surprised as to the difference that a thin coat of rubber grease will make to assembly. Tried using your nipple. They look like they could cut anything out. They could do, especially, I mean, if I actually really go for it, then I could probably, you know, put some spinning tassels or something. I don't know. Be interesting. I mean, I don't know if the guidelines would approve, but yeah, I'm up for giving that a try. How low will he go? Well, there's a price for everything, I suppose. If the price is right, he'll go lower than that. Yeah, I am very much a complete clown. All I try to do is just have a bit of fun and yeah. How high are the views? Because I have no idea. It's been that long since I've been on TikTok on beep. It's been that long since I've actually been on YouTube. How high the views can go, lol 3. Well, that's weird because at some point it's telling me on this end I've had up to 7 people watching. I've only had 2 likes, so I know that Fiona would have liked my video, and Jason, you definitely will like my video, but Aidan, he's probably trying to work out how to like a video, but I'll work that out in a second because it'll probably pop up. I've got 3 likes. He just sent me over a screenshot of something, and I'm not sure what he's trying to show me. So there's one that I essentially just lubed up with some fresh rubber grease, and let's get the other one out of here. And to give you an idea, you know, from that to that, this one actually looks a lot worse than the other one, but I think that's because it's been impressed. It's been sort of squashed for a while, so I'm going to get the ring off that and I'll just clean it out. Anybody hear anything in the background there? Just out of curiosity, I wonder if anybody else heard it. Got no grease left in the cloth. So, anybody that doesn't know, these are basically your dust covers to stop any dust or any other contaminants getting in to the piston, because it doesn't take much dust to make one of these not work. So yeah, Jason, no, was not a lorry. There was something else. There's 3 noises you may hear in the background. Actually, there's a few more than that if I was letting my brain wander a bit. But no, on a serious note, there's 3 noises you'll hear in the background here. Well, actually, no, there's quite... Right, let's count. Jason, you up for counting? I'll list off the things and you can tally them up. You up for it? Oh hell, look at that already. I mean, it still needs a little bit more cleaning up. I mean, that is a heck of a lot better already. Right, okay, so things you'll hear in the background here is train. We've got a train crossing just behind where I live. Right. After that, you will hear boat foghorns, because we also have a marina behind us just after that track. So you sometimes hear that. And we also have a marina on the other side of us with some pretty big ships that come in. So that's train, boat. We've got cars. We've got lorries. We got a lot of police cars in this area. We got a lot of ambulances in this area. Quite a lot of fights in this area. What else? Parties. Yeah, you sometimes hear loud music blaring down the street. I don't mind that so much. I just worry that it might get me demonetized, or I'll have to cover it up with something else. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Aidan, I don't know if you can think of anything else that normally goes on in the background of my street. Well, our street, to the people that live here, you know. Well, if you missed one, just add one. I think that's what you mean. Oh, I crack myself up. Oh, it looks like Aiden's finally worked out how to like the video. Oh, was that what he was trying to show me, actually? Maybe that was what he was sending me. Hello, puppy. Oh, and Fiona's back. Babes, do we still have the halo light? Right, let's see. Was that what he was trying to show me? I have no idea. Still no context to what he sent. Or maybe he choked on a cookie. I'll send help tomorrow, Aidan. No, it's okay.
I actually said earlier, I think we've got one. I was like, so maybe for a future live that I would see if we could find it. And then I was like, oh wait, did we throw that out? So that's all it was. There's no, don't need it right a second. It would make the videos better because what we're noticing is there's some dark spots on the video. And if I intend to make a video up, using this live, then, I'm going to need to start getting better lighting. This is looking so much better now that it's getting a bit more hydration from the grease. Oh, would it hydrate? I've been told it like sucks into the rubber in it, softens it and gives it more life. I know certainly when by the time you're finished, it's kind of all cleaned up and it does the job it's supposed to do again. And it's also great at repelling water. But yeah. Yeah, I'm guessing once I've finished this live that I will all of a sudden be able to find out the true analytics. But thank you, baby. Much appreciated. So yeah. That's now where we're at with the two. Certainly bringing it back to life. I'm just trying to see how can I mean, I should be able to do it from the camera, but I don't want to compromise the quality just for better lighting. Let's see, I wonder. Nope. Right. Oh. What's going on? I'm trying to do everything in reverse, so it's kind of really tricky to because I can't see what it's. Oops. I forgot that was loose. Yeah, don't lean in the camera stand. Oh, Jesus. If only I could. Right, come on. Nope. See, I do like tungsten lighting. I can't see the buttons.
Right. Nope. We'll go for high amount of auto correction. See, Jason in the comments is actually really good at setting these sort of things up. He knows a heck of a lot about cameras. So, where is info now? Info is... That's the wrong one. There we go. Oh, that wasn't comfortable, but right. I think that's a little bit better. I've compromised my ISO though, which I didn't want to do. But yeah, as I was saying, Jason in the comments is just he's really good for his camera knowledge and things. And wait, question. While I was mucking around with the settings, could you still hear me? Because I've just realised that maybe nobody could even hear me. Maybe there's nobody even watching. I mean, it says there's 4 people, but then it also says that I've only had 3 people that have viewed it. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm not alone. Oh, I feel I'm saved. Oh, I thought I was all alone. God, even Otis doesn't want to sit with me. Oh, I'd love to know how the heck I'm gonna get this out of there. You see, the thing is, this is like a high compression part essentially. It's got a lot of pressure coming down the hydraulic line. Otis puppy, come on. You can't go and play. He always gets so excited because he'll see a dog walking past and he just thinks, oh, new friend, new friend. I just don't have a heart to tell him that nobody likes him. Nah, I'm joking. I love my puppy. Yeah, I think that'll be a better shout for it. I don't know about you guys, but these things, they do not last very long. They are trash. But for surface rust, they can be sometimes useful. I'm sure the last time I used one on this, though, it just disintegrated instantly. But then this is slightly faster than a Dremel. More power. That's problem Aiden. Technically, it is broke because I need to get parts freed off of it. And at this moment in time, until we can bleed those brakes, which involves quite a lot of effort, as you know. Come on. It may not be possible. Might be a case of take it out, put it back on, and then use the pressure of the brakes to bleed. I'm not going to bother with eye protection this time. Let's just try and show you exactly what I'm doing here. See if you can maybe see it a bit better. Oh. So, see if I can show you this. So, really I should have taken out the other lens and show you, but so you see the build up in that, and that's the side I just did. So as you can tell, a lot better, a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. So next side. So another thing I like about this thing here is that if you do have it sitting on the bench or in a stand, it'll just sit there while you don't have to turn it off. That way. So this is one of the things that I do like about these ends, is that you can clean out the pore holes and things.
Lovely jubbly. Oh, I forgot. There's another thing that I actually like about these small heads. I mean, although I don't think that they always work right, I've noticed a few times, like, now that's a wire brush, and if you want to know how I worked out that it doesn't actually hurt, it's because I slipped and it hit my hand, and then I realised that because of the way it spins, I didn't actually cut myself. So, yeah, that's why I like these ends. And I'll show you that it 100% is a wire brush. It actually causes more damage when it's stopped, because when I flick my finger, I'm like, that's sharp. But yeah, first time it actually bounced off the material and hit my hand. As you can imagine, I panicked to move my hand away quicker, and I was like, oh, why didn't that hurt me? And then I found out. Oh, that's toasty. Oh, I'm going to leave that to cool down for a bit now. I guess this is what I'm meaning when I say to people, pay attention to your tools. If something doesn't feel right, then, let it cool down. Oh. Whew. So, sorry, I need to go and check my dog. Sorry, our dog, darling. If you're still there. What did I do with my glasses? Well, if I had glasses on, it would probably be help, wouldn't it? I hope that wasn't you barking. Oh, found my glasses. Oh, Tess. Hi. I hope that wasn't you barking. It's not nice if you were barking. Are you too hot? You got a big fan on inside. Yeah. Yeah. And your ice lilies. A good boy you are. A good boy. What? I'm seeing you, puppy. I'm seeing you. Oh, you're okay. Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how many lives I'm going to do, but I am planning on just putting a live on when I'm out in the shed and just see what happens. Just, let people watch and way. So Jason's just sent across Bedford. I have no idea where you found this, because I've been looking, Aiden's been looking, and we just couldn't find anything of the sort on Marketplace. We just weren't finding anywhere to find it, so I'd love to know where you found this. Right, so brakes is 13 and 73. I'm going to go with 73 because I've got a funny feeling that The first one will just be your general brake setup. It's not identical, but I tell you the setup of the servo, so the air over hydraulics, looks pretty good. Right, let's get to page 73, because you've just sent me that. You mean the brakes are supposed to work? No. Apparently, sorry. Otis! Get in. Get in. Go on. You're not barking at people. That's bad. Lie down. You're not barking at people. That's bad. You can't do that, puppy. You can't do that. It's not nice. Is it? No. It's not nice. Excuse me. Right. Yeah, the second one that you sent me, that looks a lot more. Oh, is that where you got this one from? The Bedford bus and truck chassis. Yeah, that's the same. See, I've got distracted already. Otis, get out of it. That's not for you. Oh, he's been cheeky tonight, guys. I have no idea if people can still hear me, if there's anyone even still watching. It tells me there's 4 people watching, but I guess I don't know how to use the software properly yet to work that sort of things out. Sorry, just gone quiet in the chat, and I was just kind of like, I have no idea. So I need to get to page 73 and hopefully not be distracted by wiring diagrams. Yeah, I've got a problem. Squirrel. 85, 83, so back 10 pages. Right, okay. Brake pedal should always have about 1/4 of an inch free travel. Okay. Right, so that's how to adjust the brake pedal, but I know how to do that. Rubber cover brake shoe adjuster. Yeah, we know where those are. We've already had fun with that. I think that was Aidan that broke the rubber covered the inspection hatch for it. Shoe liner inspection. From time to time, the brake lines should be inspected to determine whether or not they are due for renewal. Ours are okay. However, we've also got somebody that is going to reshoe them once I get a minute. Honestly, Jason, I'm reading it just now, and it's pretty detailed, but it's also a photocopy, and it's somewhat kind of hard to, like you lose what line you're on.
Allow it to return. Air will be carried with that. Yes, we know that. Yes, we know that. Well, you know what? There's a lot of really interesting information in that, Jason. Unfortunately, it does not cover the actual brake cylinder itself. Unfortunately. For me. Now, where is my other one? Because the other one that I have actually looked newer in a sense. So we kept them separated in 2 bags. Although I think they're actually identical, but we didn't want to take that risk of them not being identical. Yeah, it's definitely on the right part. I just think I'm going to need a bit of heat to get that out of there, because it does not seem like it wants to go. But if I can get one out, then as you can imagine, one out, I can then push the other one out from the inside, which would be a lot easier at this point. Nope. So who watched that? Who saw that? That finger, and that finger hate me right now, because believe it or not, when you have a set of pipe grips and you have your fingers wrapped round onto the inside like that to get more grip, and when you're squeezing as tight as you can, what happens is these 2 bits here, they go like that. Ow! Come on, that's got to be worth like 250 quid on bloody You Being Framed. Knucklehead smashes fingers to pieces. Oh. What to do? What to do? So, is the live still running, guys? Because I just got a message from YouTube saying something about the quality is excellent and stuff. The live was blah blah. Yeah, I do have a bearing puller. However, there is no edge to grab it, because you see this raised edge here? That one there is for, so the, essentially that is where the seal would be. So that goes over, and then you've got a spring that holds it in this channel. It's only this silver piece here that moves. So that bit comes out. And essentially, yeah, I've got my friend coming to troll me, apparently, and it is and maker. Yeah, so it's only this end piece here that actually comes off, and for the bearing puller to work, we'd need something in between the two. I could get a feeler gauge to see if there's enough, but it's never going to be enough for. I think the best option with this is going to be pressure, even just to get them to slide out a fraction. But that would mean taking it all the way back to the bus just to be, connect up to the brake line and then, press the pedal a couple of times to build some pressure, and they would free up. Oi, 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 oi. What's this here then? So this is my friend Mo from Glasgow that's come to troll. And yeah. I know this isn't my usual content, and the planned content is going to be mainly woodworking. This is just one of those things I have to do. Ogre? What's that mean? I may ogre instead. I'm not down with all this hip, slang terms. Instead of trolling, you're going to ogre, but I don't know what ogre is. Ogre. I don't know. Yeah, it's really annoying actually. So yeah, I'm with you now. So with the help from Jason, I have a manual that gives a lot of information about the bus, but no information about the brake cylinders themselves. So I'm now going to see if I can find a teardown guide. And so it's Q150 Lockheed. Oh wait, I think it's just, is it Lockheed? Is that 2 H's or 1? Lockheed. Oh, I'm spelling it as in lock. Lock and lock. I don't know why I thought it was lock. Never mind. Okay. Wheel brake cylinder. No, that does not look like that. That is way too clean. That is not mine. Nope. Oh, I'm seeing so many shiny brake cylinders. I was hoping that one would be like a teardown guide. They all look so much better than mine. It's almost like somebody that knew what they were doing repaired and reconditioned the the brake cylinders first, and then they put them on the internet just for me to be jealous. What's the what happens with if you have music playing in the background of YouTube nowadays? Is that another demonetization, or I think it is? But I've been on a few channels that do lives and they've got music in the background. I don't know how that works. Mo, you'll know. Oh, Jason, you're honestly, mate, I need you down here. Like, that is a great idea, and I do have fittings for them. But where they are right now, I'm not overly sure. So I need to connect that onto that. Let's see if I can get some pressure built up, which is what you're suggesting. And oh God, get a bit of oil on that. Nah, I've already put oil on it. Didn't make a difference. Okay, so where would I have those fittings? I'm actually just wondering if I could possibly make a rubber connection that I could. No, that's definitely not going to work. It'll work if I have the. If I go to the tyre place tomorrow, I could actually get one of the tyre valves. Yeah, Otis has been popping in and out of the live all night. Sometimes a bit whiny because I've not given him enough attention, and no, don't get a good enough seal doing it that way. I thought that would be the case, but I really want to get this done tonight. But I've now got a really good idea, which is from Jason, and now I try that idea, and I know I've got all the fittings for the brake pump, but I can't remember where I put them because I've not used them in a while. It's a shame. Otis has been the same, like all day. He's just been getting like worse and worse because it's like the heat is just going straight for him. Right, I'm going to shelf that piston for the moment, and I'm going to try and free up the secondary components, which is this. Now these are the winders, so as the brakes wear, you can turn a part behind the drum, which in turn turns this piece here. And because this is locked into the shoe, kind of like that, it's like locked in, this bolt turns and pushes the shoes further out. So, you can basically get your brakes softer, or, if you're wanting quick, I think I'd be somewhere in between, sort of medium pressure. I don't want them to be like jolty. Jolene, 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 I'm begging on you, please don't take my man. Oh, I need my mask. I know. But I definitely need to get better masks. So yeah, we've actually been kind of trying to upgrade our bedroom in a sense. We've just been sort of trying to clean things up a bit, and that's evolved into moving the whole bedroom around. So Fiona's been up doing that because obviously that's another thing that we're wanting to get done.
Yeah, I have thought about doing it Flintstone style, but my fat ass wouldn't be able to stop it. So, safety first. We're making sure brakes are solid. And considering the age of this thing, I mean, genuinely, the age of this thing is, you know, it's 1969. And come on, I mean, the parts that are here, you know, I'm having a couple of difficulties with them at the moment because, you know, I broke the bleed knuckle, which, as far as we were aware, was, you know, that was it. All we had to do was bleed that one, but instead we snapped it. And then we thought, well, if we snap that one, why not snap the other one? No, the reason we snapped the other one was because we couldn't get it off either, and it snapped. So, but we got it off, and now we can drill it out, and we can put a slightly bigger bleed nipple on it, and next time it will be less likely to break. Oh, Aidan, I can't really watch YouTube shorts at the moment, but I will check that out later. I'm guessing it's a helpful video, and if you're able to explain it in any detail, please do, because it might be beneficial now, but I can't end a live just to check a video. Oh, I suppose I can use my phone actually. Never thought of that. Duh. Just need to get this. Come on. Surely that was enough. If you're wondering why the key is cable tied to it, it's because I keep losing it. And this one is a very small key, easy to lose, so I cable tied it instead. Just makes it a bit awkward to use when you actually need it. Mo, if you're willing to send me the... Yeah, I've got a grease gun, but I don't have a nipple that'll fit into that, which is the problem. You need a bleed nipple to do that as well. Right, so I think what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to try the bike pump method, because I think if I can just get somebody at one of the tyre shops to just give me one of the tyre valves, I think it'll fit into that perfectly and it'll seal. And that way I'm not damaging the threads because it's just rubber. So I'm going to try that in the morning. Yeah, I do. Somewhere. I think usually I look beautiful when they're finished. That one actually does hurt if you touch your skin with it, believe it or not. Who would have thought? So, what's the takeaway? Don't put your finger near a spinny thing. That's my takeaway. Stings a little. I've also got some music to play, courtesy of the Slicknotes. So when I finish this bit here, I'm going to put that on, and I don't want to be using this in the background right now. And to be honest, I'm not sure how the audio will play or how it'll be picked up, because I think there is some degree of noise cancelling on the software. Mo, out of curiosity, what's the audio like from an audio tech point of view? I'm hoping it's not, rubbish. I did try to use OBS so I could get more control on the audio, but for some reason it was lagging out like really bad. So I thought, well, I'll have a look at that tomorrow. Hayden, are you still watching? I actually genuinely thought you guys would have had better things to do your nights, but no, that's not going to fit. We need to come up with another solution to that one. Do you not mean that my voice will be a bit muffled when I'm wearing a mask? I'm actually wearing PPE for once more. I didn't do anything for my eyes that time because I forgot. Right, so am I gonna smash my fingers again? Probably. Okay, so that will turn it. Yep, I can lock that in there. And I can lock that in there. So if I can possibly, not with a lot of force, but what are you talking about, Willis? Oh, honestly, somebody just needs to play Benny Hill in the background of my videos. Right, come on. Oh. I thought it was turning, but it was just the fact that the bloody pliers didn't have enough grip. Right, let's. Oh. Beep. Right, I think. Oh, where's that go? See, this is. For anybody wondering, this is where a bench voice comes in really handy. Like really, really handy. I don't want to snap that, but that is a good idea. That will seem to be working a bit better for grip. Holy shit. Swear you tuned into an episode of how many times can I swear in 1 minute? I should go the whole episode without saying a bloody thing. Episode? Let's see. I'm not got the strength for that right now. I'm going to have to get a bit of help with some of these bits. Which is kind of frustrating because I kind of want to do it on my own, but I've not got the energy to fit the bloody bench. I've not got enough energy to fit the bench vice. And to be honest, no, I think I was fail 3. I think you missed one, Hayden. Is this still hot? Yes, it's still very hot. See, they don't intend these things to be used for, 20 minutes at a time or anything like that. And also, I've got to be conscious of the time.
See, 1, 2, 4:30. I mean, they actually came out quite good. And once again, heat would get this off. But I don't want to apply heat to anything in the shed until I have a bench vise fitted. And in fact, when I go live next, that is what I'm actually going to do. I'm actually going to fit my bench vise because I'm getting rid of my table saw. And the reason I'm getting rid of my table saw is I'm going to try and purchase a 20-inch 20-inch bandsaw. So that's my plan, is to have a bandsaw because it's a lot quieter, and to be honest, the things that I generally work on are quite small. It looks like my partner has come to be part of the show.
Hi guys. So it's just me, Aiden, Mo, and Jason.
No, there's been like 6 people on something.
Woo!
I don't know. I think I'll get better analytics once I end it.
That bedroom is looking so good.
Is it?
Except don't look at the top of my bed.
I don't care.
It's like
I'm happy with whatever it looks like.
it's an absolute tip. It's an organised mess, that's what we're calling it.
Yeah, so we've decided on some actual work instead of just mucking about trying to do silly things. We decided to start clearing out our bedroom last night.
It's going to take like...
Jason's saying hi.
Hi, Jason! It's going to take like, what? I'd say probably another day before it's actually finished.
Yeah.
Because I'm getting to that stage now where I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm kind of at that stage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to keep my momentum going.
Is this happening? Wow, Mo.
I know, that's a Wednesday night, Mo.
Shut up, you.
What? Oh, sorry. Yeah, never mind. 5:40.
No.
Oh.
Otis, no.
3:30 in the morning when she's sleeping.
Stop it.
Ow, that hurt.
Good.
It's not nice. You're supposed to hit people.
I'm hitting you because you're saying ridiculous
I've
things.
got proof.
And your point is?
Proof. Jason came up with a really good idea to get these out of here.
I did hear. I have been
That
on.
just means I've got to go to them tomorrow. And the last thing I want to do is try and get this bleeding it out of there. And it's proving difficult.
If I go on face on, then I don't look at
You look fine.
I was like,
You got a radiant glow about you.
yeah, that's sweat.
No.
When you're
It's
lifting things and moving things, and it's sweat.
No. Well, I'm going to. You'll still hear what I'm up to, but I'm going to have smoke, all sorts.
Yeah.
I'm
sure
so
they'll demonetize you for
so
that.
I don't want to be doing anything like that on camera. So
turn the camera off, or oh yeah.
there you go.
No,
So the
turn
serial
camera
number.
off.
Serial number's there.
Not jealous at all.
Oh, Mo, not that type. I was just trying to think of another way of saying,
A cigarette.
yeah.
You're allowed to say that.
I was asking earlier, like, what are the guidelines when it comes to anything smoking?
As long as you don't show it, because I know if once you show it, obviously they will probably flag your life.
If I end up in YouTube jail, you better come and visit me.
Yeah, darling, all the time. No.
But yeah, Mo, you've actually just given me an even better idea. So
Call it the F word. Yeah, I didn't think so. Like, I know I'm basing it off of you now in TikTok. When we used to do that streams, like I used to play music all the time. I smoked with you now.
And now we're going to play a game of identify that sound.
I don't know.
You don't know what that sound is, and you can see it.
I was talking about the rules and regulations of YouTube, darling. I wasn't talking about sounds.
Oh, Tess, would you get out of there? Identify that noise.
I'm starving.
Hi, Marvin.
At least you had dinner, I did that.
Okay, go have dinner. So, if anybody else has any suggestions on how I might get that piston freed up tonight without going to the tyre shop,
Probably.
oh, what you were saying probably got you demonetized. No, what you were saying definitely got you demonetized.
And well, I think actually you probably could push it because you're not actually monetized until you start going, making traction on your videos now.
Yeah, I know.
So you probably could push it.
But I don't want them to like stop promoting my content early on.
Well, yeah, there's that.
I want to like kind of stick within the guidelines and just carry on my wayward bound. There'll be peace when you are here. I don't even know if that's words.
Nope, it's not.
However, I'm actually going to let you guys listen to some of Mo's music, which is by the Slicknotes. Let me know how clear this comes through, guys. True and fairy tales. Meant for someone else and not for me. Love's out to get me. That's the way it seems. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I could leave her if I tried. Come on, puppy. Good boy. How's that coming through, guys? What's easy trying when all you get is pain? When I wanted sunshine, I got rain. Then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Got a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer. I can leave her if I try. Anybody want to tell me how that's coming through? No, it's from my laptop. I'm trying to get all the settings right. I want to get pistons out. I don't want to make the thing explode. Jason says I could fart in a piston and not blood blow out. Yes, I saw her face. Now I'm a believer. Not a trace of doubt in my mind. Said I'm a believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. I believe. Oh, you
guys have no idea how much I want to sing along to this, like full belt. And I can't because it's like nearly 10 o'clock and I'm trying to wind down a bit and stop using power tools.
Don't you ever be sad, leave your feet when time to back. When the day comes and you're down in a river of trouble. So, Mo, do you mind if I use music in the background when I'm out doing my lives? I love to put at the end music courtesy of Slicknotes. But yeah, I'm actually quite keen to do a couple of podcast type.
Yeah.
Also, she put headphones on, you won't hear me this complaining. Love you, babes. So that was another great track by Slicknotes. And coming up next is a record that is yet to be defined in this category. Mainly because I don't know the name of that song yet. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when there's no one else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you, and do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. I'm gonna wait till the stars come out to see the twinkle in your eye. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love begins to shine. You're the only girl I know who really loves me so in the midnight hour. Oh yeah, in the midnight hour. Well, you can't go wrong with a bit of music. So that was the Wilson Pickett, originally covered by the Commitments, and then it was covered by the Screwballs. I'm joking, it's just Slicknotes. Just you and I, oh baby, just you and I, oh honey, just you and I, oh sugar, just you and I. So the problem is it's more of a fitment issue. What am I doing? Oh my god. I just closed all my windows. Well, not closed, but minimised. And this next beautiful track sent to us by the Slicknotes, and I have absolutely no clue what song it is. That just goes to show you my musical knowledge as a DJ. That's why I stick to the shade.
She lost her home and her family. She won't be coming back without love. Where would you be now? Without love. Well, the Illinois is central and the southern center break. You gotta keep on pushing, mama. You know they're running late without love. Where would you be right now? Without love.
So guys, as I said, I'm just having a quick break. And that was Long Train by the Doobie Brothers, and then covered by Slicknotes. Oh, Doobie Brothers. Now that's a nice name. It's almost like slow jazz.
Well, the Illinois is central and the southern central play. You gotta keep on pushing my core.
Coming to you live from Highland FM.
Without love.
Unless that name's taken, in which case, you guys did a great job.
Right now. Without love. When the pistons keep on turning and the wheels go round and round, you see that long trains coming hard and the mountains they go down. Without love, where would you be right now? Without love.
So I thought if I tapped that the bolt, it might have freed it up a bit. But I'm afraid that the only thing that's going to get that off is going to be a bit of heat, or somebody with a bit of strength, because I have absolutely zero. That's why my YouTube will not be that impressive. It will mainly be me working with wood, because it's something soft that I can actually work with. Love you, baby. Would you mind making tea? Love you. I'm not going to do much more because of the time. I could have just stabbed myself.
Ow.
It's okay. It was only metal. So, Mo, an option for you is when I go live, if you want to duet, I don't know if you can do that on this, but when you're working on your necklaces and your different things, we could perhaps collaborate and just have two different lives. I don't know if it works or not. Let me see. Alibis. No, I can start a poll or Q&A.
Bright side.
And that's Mr. Brightside, covered by Slicknotes. And for the life of me, I can't remember who sings it. Okay, Mo. I will see you. I'll probably speak to you tomorrow. Thank you for joining, and we'll get a catch up tomorrow. Anybody else that's still watching, feel free to leave a comment, and yeah. I'm currently having a break. Choking on your alibis, but it's just a voice up there. It's telling me, it's calling me. Open up my ego eyes, some Mr. Brightside. So it's getting a bit late, so I'm just turning the volume down a bit. I'm still planning of trying to, just do what I can while I'm out. I'm not going to be using the Dremel anymore. And to be honest, I'll probably only be on for another 15 minutes because I am very much starting to struggle with this live. I'm starting to struggle about an hour in, but yeah. Tequila. Tequila. Oi. I'll step aside and let the professionals finish this one. Tequila. Tequila. Otis. Otis. Come. Otis. Come here. What are you waiting for? Daddy's here. Stop getting nervous. Daddy's here, okay? Good boy. I don't actually know why I replied that in text. I could have just said that. yeah, I'm gonna have the camera back on our background on me in a couple of minutes. I'm just having some well-earned pain relief. I feel good. So the music in the background is cover music from my friend and musician Mo, Simply Mo, and he's sent me up some of his tracks to use as backing music for my videos. Yes, I'm going to find a smaller diameter brush, and I'm going to try and do that. When I end the live, Aidan, if you want to give me a call, so I can speak to you what I was phoning to speak to you about. What I'm actually going to be doing now, actually, before I go in, is I'm just going to try and make a couple of springs. I've already tried and failed a couple of times last night. Well, I say I failed, but it wasn't that bad. If you've just popped into the channel, say hi, let me know you're there. Right, no worries, Aidan. Jason, you're still here. You've not said much for a while, so I thought you'd actually popped off. But no, I really appreciate some of those suggestions. And that says if I can just get one of those, one of the tire valves. I mean, surely one of the guards will sell that, or even probably just give me one. And my voice to the bench tomorrow if I'm fit. Okay, I'm just
Oh, come on, let's get together. I'm actually currently I'm trying to get hold of somebody, and
How can it be happy without it? Let's stay together. Come on, let's stay together. You know we made a vow to leave one another never.
nah, they're not quite like the garages up our way. There's generally they're all sort of bigger companies, and you've got to go through the office to have things like that done. So the other thing that I was doing was I've got this clip here, which is off the bus. Now it is quite rusty, so I've opted to make another one. Now I've not got it just right, but you can see if I line these two up, there's not a crazy amount of difference in them. Like even the gap and the one I made. But I mean, I made that last night, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm happy with it. But then I didn't have a pair of pliers last night because I didn't want to go raking about in the boxes because it was 11:30 and I'd come outside to try and get myself organised for bed. I've got a strange routine, but I like to come out and relax in my shed for half an hour before I go to bed because it's nice and cold most nights and it cools me down. Thank you, baby. Thank you for my tea.
You're welcome.
Oh, it's been a long day, I know.
It really has.
Well, we're going to bed soon.
Yeah, I'm just going to go change your bed.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too.
So, yeah, that's where I got to with the clip. It's this side I'm not overly happy with because it kind of looks a bit square. You seen it? Move over my black head. So it's kind of flat. And I think if I can just get a bit of a curve in it, it'll be a bit closer to where it was. But my rounding pliers, I gave to my daughter because I didn't need them. And I haven't used them so long because I can't remember the last time I bent a spring or clip. So I thought, well, if I'm not using it, somebody should use it. That was my kind of thought process and logic on it. I think I'm actually pretty darn close to the final shape. If I could just get this bit here to... I could just close that and can bend it then. And that was
Jason, if you're still there, when I'm speaking quieter, because obviously it's getting a bit late, can you still hear me okay? Is it still as clear, or is it needing boosted? Yep, to... Oh, it's fine. I thought you meant, yep, it needs boosted. So, that's where I'm at with the clip now, and to be quite honest, I mean, that seems to match pretty darn close, and my one has got a lot more, like, I'm pushing, if I spring that, and compared to this one here, which was what was holding it in place, there's a lot more flex. So now I've just got to make one more of these. Is it just one? No, I just need to make 3 more of these. Oh. Basically, this spring clips into this, like so. So it clips into it like that, and this bit here, you've kind of got to feed that through a bit, and this just kind of holds it snug. Otis, come here. He's at a stage, the dog is at a stage where every noise that he hears he thinks is a friend coming to play, and he gets so excited that he starts whining. And as much as I love my dog, I hate when he's whining. It's kind of like, really? It's like, do you have to? It's kind of cute, but it's also mega annoying. So, what have you been doing today, Jason, other than work? Did you get out and get any photos, or? If you're here, are you here? All the time. Since I'm coming home, my body's been a mess. This real ginger hair and the way you like to dress. Let's come on over. Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, baby? Yeah, I've like well overdone it today. But what's my options? Go back in and go to my bed, or just kind of carry on and that'll be brilliant, Jason. I'd love to be going to the Thumpster show. They've always got a really good turnout of the agricultural equipment, and yeah, I do enjoy seeing some of the stuff that they do. I'm wondering, if I use a socket to bend the wire, I think I'd probably be more happy with that. Otis, settle. We know, Pappy. We know that there's somebody else in the house. Right. So this is 1 mil thick wire. It's not the easiest to shape. There's some fancy tools you get for doing it. But I don't make enough springs and things to justify getting those things. I might make a mini version of it or something, but it's not really going to serve me much of a purpose.
That's much nicer. It's got a lovely bend in that now. I just need to straighten this side out a bit and crimp the little tabs that go in because they've kind of rounded out a bit and they need to be 90 degrees. So there we go. That's that one perfectly 90, and I'll do this one just to be sure. Right. Otis, calm down now. We know. So yeah, that's my attempt at matching the, I suppose, piston spring. I think that they are actually really close. I'm actually really happy with that, to be honest. Let's see if I really do wish I had better light, but give you an idea. I mean, that's like perfectly shaped. I think that'll actually fit on the inside of that. Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that because I didn't actually think it was going to turn out that good. And to be honest, the way it works, this kind of goes through a hole, and then so this like flat piece sits in that hole, and then these two bits clip onto the side of the piston adjusters, and this is just a fail safe in case the brakes are pressed. And without that, if the brake shoes get stuck out, then that piston would come away from the shoe, which means it's no longer lined up. And then next time you press it, you might lose your brakes. So that's what that spring does. And all it has to do is be strong and hold on to the bit that it's got to hold on to. And it's something, as you can imagine, you're not going to find lying around. You know, if you phoned up and says, this is the part I need, they're going to go, what are you talking about? You know, I've never seen a spring like that before. You know, but their granddads have. You know, it's a great thing about working a classic, and it's also the worst thing about working a classic, is that you hear loads of stories about them, and you're like, oh wow, the nostalgia that you bring to people that used to work on them, and you know, just in general, like you see their faces light up when you tell them you got a 69 Bedford SB3. You know, and they say, you know, they tell you stories about when they used to catch that bus to go into the shops, and you know, they remember it really fondly. And some people will even tell you that, you know, it's like the bus service at the time was what enabled them to see the country. And you know, they're all talking about this same bus, and although they think it's the same bus, because this is the military version, it just doesn't have the bells and whistles on it that the public bus did. So the public one was a bit more comfortable, like better seating, and the military one was more sort of adjustable seating, you know, so that seats could be taken out, and you know, because it was an ambulance to, you know, cart people from hospital to hospital, there had to be a lot of space. So I says we just lost that in the luxury, but everything else is the same. Okay, so now I'm one down, and somebody picked up the one. Aha, here it is. So let's go on to number 2. first time I did it, I kind of did a nip and bend, and then that was where I should have had a socket, but obviously I didn't, because it's me. I mean, why would I? Socket would just make it easier. Tend to like doing things the hard way, and it's one of my less attractive talents. I've always been very, very interested in, trying to figure it out, and kind of do it myself and be self-sufficient at things. Which is very much why I've adopted the sort of whole thing of, do what makes you happy, and whatever that might be, just kind of have fun and just enjoy life. Only here for a short time, so this is just one of the puzzles I enjoy. Is just sometimes like this sort of problem. It's like 69 Bedford, and yet it's like something that would be very difficult to find. I mean, you probably could find it, or somebody could probably manufacture it in a workshop, but being able to make it yourself, it's like, I just think that's a skill that everybody should have. I think everyone should know how to be self-sufficient. It's going to have to be done further up. And how am I going to do this bit? Last night I didn't have any tools, but this night I do have tools. I've just realised that the music stopped. The fun don't stop till the music stops. Let's go back to the beginning of the playlist. Thought that love was only true in fairy tales. Now it's not for me. Love was out to get me. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Saw her face. Believer. So this is where we're at now. So, in making this, all I'm doing is making small bends to a bit of wire. I know this is the same gauge wire because I used my calipers to measure the gauge of wire before picking out the 1mm mild steel wire. Now, it won't work with aluminium, it's too soft, so it has to be mild steel or stainless steel. I wish I had stainless steel because that would have been even better, but I don't, so we work with what we've got. Oh, my fingers are going now. I'm going to have to end this live soon because my hands are shaking, and yeah, it's it's starting to get a bit frustrating for me. So we'll finish this one off, I think, and we'll call it done for the night. And hopefully tomorrow I'm able to get enough sleep for one, and secondly I'm able to do another live, because I've really enjoyed everybody's company tonight, and I'm always looking for something to just, kind of make company, but because I don't go out anywhere, unless it's like somewhere that's going to have next to no people, yeah, I need to fix that problem. I think I can fix it on OBS. Sure I can. Hey, I think I might have actually made the teeth a bit long, actually, but that's an easy fix. Yesterday I didn't make them long enough, and today I make them too long, but at least it's an easy fix and it's not complicated to solve the problem. I could do with a smaller pair of pliers for this, to be honest, but as I say, I gave them to my daughter because she's been really interested in making things with wire. So I gave her my set for bending wire to try and encourage her to, maybe do more sculpting and art and expression. There we go. Okay, so this is spring catch number 2, or piston. Oh, what was actually? I've gone a bit overkill on the curvature. It's the right length, but there we go. It's kind of bent out of shape a little, but it would still do its job as it is. So let's put them together as well so you can see them side by side. So this one does seem like, this one does seem a little bit, the curvature is a little bit crazier, but that won't make a difference as long as it reaches over, because as I said, when it goes through the hole, it ends up, it's kind of like it swings down and catch, and then you open this and the two bits sort of, and you just kind of bend it in towards itself a bit so that the ends here kind of overlap, like that, as natural. You don't want to start like way out, so you try and bend them in, and they'll just sit there happy as anything until a day where hopefully they're not needed. But right, so what have we managed to do tonight? I've managed to refine that one and make a second one. So now I only have to make 2 more springs, and I can replace them at the same time, and thus making safety a bit better. I have tried to rehydrate the rubber gaskets for the brake cylinder, so that's been done. That's what I was working on, but I felt that 10 o'clock was a bit late to be using power tools, Even though it's quite a quiet tool, so that's the one that we've still got to do, and that's the one we did do. Why is it that we always get caught up on shapes? So we've done that one, and we only have this one left to do. And other than that, we also cleaned up the brake cylinder. We've devised a plan to hopefully push out the cylinders, thanks to Jason, and we're just basically going to get a end for a car tire valve, and I'm going to force it in there to create a good seal. And we'll use a foot pump to build some pressure, and hopefully that will free off any rust, because I want to clean the pistons, and unfortunately I didn't think about pressing the pistons out before we took them off. I just kind of thought, we'll take them off and they'll just slide out. But no, because there was a grit gotten in over time, they've just kind of, instead of using Loctite, it was basically Roctite. There's my funny pun of the night. But yeah, I got that cleaned up as well. And I also confused this symbol here for being a Chinese symbol, but it's actually 1 11/16 of an inch. Whatever that means, I don't have a clue, because I'm metric, not imperial. So yeah, and we've got part numbers as well, so I'm going to have a look at some pricing for that. So yeah, have a good night, everybody, and thank you very much for your company, and see you on the next live. Bye.